Welcome back to the podcast, the greatest podcast in the world, QORcast. And today, we got a doping issue. A severe doping issue. I don't think this person will ever come back from it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think they're gonna get banned from Evo, Combo Breaker, everything. They can't. They've done the unspeakable. They took steroids, Daniel. It's insane.
I actually take massive steroids. Like, you could tell by how huge I am that I take
When I
steroids.
when I think of competing, I think of taking steroids, and with that, I want to make sure that I'm in peak.
I would hope that you take steroids when you compete.
Exactly, because if I lose, I'm just gonna start fighting people. Because I can't lose if I'm gonna lose in the server, I can't lose IRL. I gotta start fighting. I gotta start fighting my opponent. I ain't losing twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I take steroids. But all jokes aside, recently a doping scandal with Arslan Ash came out, and this happened, by the way, all the way back in 2021.
Yeah, this isn't even. It's like so random. It's not like a.
Yeah, this came out of nowhere, but Arslan Ash got tested positive during a competition called the I believe it's called the
IWCF.
IWCF. No, I'm sorry.
IESF, International Esports Federation.
Yes. So he competed in IESF and back in 2021. And then in 2022 he was found tested positive for doping. By the way, this was tested on the Olympic level. So he was tested as if he was an Olympic athlete. That is why he was tested as, and he became positive for steroids. Now, the reason why I feel like this is a little overboard is because steroids does not improve reaction time. It does not necessarily give you an advantage when it comes to fighting games in general. It's not like it overall. I think it's very small supplements, and the supplements that he took did not improve his reaction time. He did it literally for physical reasons, just for himself. And I think people took it over. Like, I think IESF also has issues because they have not paid. It turns out it came out that he didn't get paid when he competed in 2023, and it's been almost 2 years and they haven't paid him back. So IESF already has issues. I don't know why they posted this or this is.
Well, but I'm seeing like in some of the comments on Arslan's tweet is that they seem to have posted that because this is the point when that ban is lifted.
Yes.
So, as of now, he's good.
Yeah,
like the
ban was banned
lifted
for a few years.
But
my thing is, like, people are getting it like, oh, it's game changing, he should do it. First of all, he stopped taking it at 2022 when he tested positive for it. So all of Tekken 8 so far, he has not been on any medication or any supplements that would enhance your ability. So all of Tekken 8, he's clean.
Yeah.
And
well, I think we should go over his response to the tweet a little bit for some more context.
Yeah.
He says, in 2021, during the COVID lockdowns, when esports and tournaments were on hold, I started going to a local gym in Pakistan like many others, just wanted to get fit, build a lean physique. A trainer there offered me what he called supplements that would help speed up the process, so big muscles quickly. Trusting his advice, I paid around PKR 60,000, unaware that I was given contained banned substances. So he wasn't even doing it knowing that what he was taking. I believe him. I genuinely believe him. If someone wasn't even like, yo, these are steroids, and they were just like, yo, this is pre-workout, I believe that he probably thought that's what it was, low-key.
By the way, 60 PKRS, which is Pakistan rupee,
60,000.
60,000 PKRS is about $211.
Okay.
So I mean, I would say that's still a lot of money. Again,
maybe he got a fuckload of them though. I don't know.
Yeah, but we don't know how much he got.
But I'll keep reading the tweet. Fast forward to the end of 2022, after winning at IESF, I was tested, and that's when I found out the truth. What I was taking were actually substances that are banned in sports competitions. That was the first time I realized what I had taken. So something I want to point out is banned in sports competitions. Like you said, and like it says later in this tweet, he was tested as if he was like an Olympic athlete. Which, I mean, I guess that's cool that they test esports athletes similarly, but I doubt the steroids he was taking to make his biceps bigger were helping him win Tekken. But I'll
now,
continue.
my thing is,
Yeah.
I want to, before you continue, I want to say this. If it was Adderall, something that actually
Yeah, something that's
helped you,
actually explicitly usually banned in esports competitions, yes.
I would
That's
understand the
different.
outrage 100% because Adderall actually improved. I mean, it's still like not banned in most, like I think Call of Duty, like I don't think it's banned. People apparently half the scene uses it, so that whole scene is already fucked up because they use Adderall. But I think overall, Adderall, in my opinion, it's still up in the air. People arguing like, oh, should it be
Yeah.
banned or shouldn't? I still think Adderall should be banned. Um, and people using it are not really, like, they say they're medically used, but I don't believe it. I feel like people are just brain rotted and they can't hold an attention span for more than 20 seconds. That's my opinion. I don't think people actually some people have ADHD and people are just faking it to take Adderall so they can get locked in. In my opinion,
Okay,
that's what I
he
believe.
didn't even take Adderall, so that doesn't even fucking
Yeah,
matter right now.
exactly. So I think that this, again, steroids does not improve it in any way. He was still beating people's asses even after 2022. So before and after 2022, he was still beating people's asses. Ain't no way. So you could continue
I'll
on. I mean,
continue.
he's gonna go a little.
So the test was conducted under the regulations of WADA, and I was judged according to the Olympic level athlete standards. I want to be clear, this was never intentional. I was misled and unfortunately, like many others, became a victim of gym culture where substances like these are sold casually with zero guidance and or education. As soon as I understood what happened, I stopped immediately. Since then, I have joined a better gym, taken full responsibility for my health, and educated myself to ensure that this never happens again. Let me also make one thing absolutely clear. This has never been a part of my esports journey. I was winning international titles like EVO and many others long before I stepped foot in the gym. My success in gaming is and always has been built purely on skill, hard work, and passion. I hope that this clears up any confusion. Thank you to everyone who continues to support me. It means more than you know. I believe him. Arslan Ash seems like a pretty chill guy most of the time. And I think it also makes it better that, a couple hours ago, Twisted Minds replied to his tweet saying that Twisted Minds is his org, if you don't know, reaffirms its full support for Arslan Ash. The following is our official statement, and it's basically just you're good kind of thing.
Again, the whole thing is a little silly. Everyone, again, I mean, I love the memes though. The memes are great though that come out of it.
Bro,
It's
maybe
great.
he just needs to start training with John Ding because John Ding is fucking huge.
Yeah,
Like
he's massive.
the Score Esports made a whole video on this guy, and they're like, "There's no way he's this big and he kicks ass in Tekken. Like, there's no way."
Yeah,
So
he's like a top
maybe
player.
they
He's a
should
top
maybe
player.
Arslan should go to Korea not only for some like Tekken sessions, but hit the gym with John Ding, and maybe John Ding can put him on the good supplements that don't
Yeah.
get you in esports trouble.
I wonder what the restrictions are for drugs and all that in Korea. I don't know if they're like a little
I
tighter.
mean,
or a little looser.
I would like to believe John Ding isn't on steroids, and I don't think
Yeah, I
he
think
is.
he's
But
natural.
that's not the topic of this video. I think he's legit though.
Yeah. No, but again, I think people misunderstood and don't know like
Aren't you on
what certain
steroids?
every day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I think people need to like calm down. They don't know what certain drugs do with certain aspects. Again, steroids does not improve your game. He was taking it, it was from 2021 to 2022. Literally, it was one
For
year.
1 year, he
where
won Evo like 4 times before that.
he,
So like
Before that, he won
at least.
Evo. In Tekken 8, he won Evo. Like, again, he was still busting people's ass even while he was during the supplement or after. So it don't matter. He was busting everyone's ass. It doesn't matter. I think people are just overreacting and people just hate on him.
Mm.
Again, he has terrible takes on who's top tier and all that. But that could go on all the story. But again, he's still one of the he's still a top 3 player in the world. it don't matter. I think people are just overreacting. We're gonna see how he does when he goes to Evo. I can't wait to beat him. It's gonna be fun because he is gonna be in the
You can't wait to beat him? You're not beating him.
Bro, if I take
IRL
one stop,
either. This guy's we know he's on
if
the
I get
server.
one, if I beat him once, if I take one like you know how it's like best of 3 in like one session. If I get one out of him, I'm considering that a win. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. If I get one win out of him, I'll consider it a win. If I beat him once in the 3 sessions, I'll take that as a win.
That's not happening.
Hey man,
you mean maybe one round?
All I'm gonna say is we'll see. I'm gonna go crazy. Wait, Fakuro comes out in 2 days? Was it 2 days?
I think it comes out like the 7th.
7th?
7th for season pass holders.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have it, but I
don't have the season pass.
But
I'll probably still get him because I don't have every character.
Well, he comes out on the 10th for non-season pass holder.
All right.
But
we'll see. Again, and we'll see how that works. Again, people are just stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't get it. But yeah, no. It actually came out. I don't know if you saw. Speaking of Evo, they came out. They redid the list of what the top 10 games have been signed up for. I don't know if you saw it, Danny.
What are the brackets looking like?
They haven't come out with the bracket, but they came out with the top 10 list. So as of July 1st, number 1 is Street Fighter, number 2 is Tekken, and Fatal Fury kind of dropped a little. They were number 1, but they dropped a little. Now they're number 3. Gear is 4, Grand Blue Fantasy is 5, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is 6.
Where's Mortal Kombat? Where's Mortal? Is it? Tell me it's at the bottom. Tell me it's at the bottom.
Under Night Rebirth is 7, and Mortal Kombat is dead last on 8th in the main stage.
10 people playing Mortal Kombat?
We'll see. I guess Sonic Fox is still competing.
There's no way Under Night and Birth and Marvel 2. Marvel 2 came out in like 08 or something like that. Like Marvel 2 is an old fucking game.
It's still getting more people. That's insane. I mean, there's also they came out with extended registration for leaderboards. There's the other games. I'm guessing that's not gonna be on the main stage.
Yeah.
I want them to release a number. I want to see what the player base is. They're just giving out leaderboards. Again, I think we don't know because I mean we compete. We're registered as competitors for Evo, so I guess we'll see when we get the bracket. But when we get the bracket, we'll see. But I think at this point you can definitively say Mortal Kombat is not like in the big 3 anymore. Like I'm pretty sure it's just big 2. It's just like Street Fighter, Tekken. I think it depends on also how well Fatal Fury. I mean, we also do have the new Marvel game that's coming out. We have
that new Marvel game is not like people are gonna play it at Evo and stuff, but that is not gonna be like a fucking serious game. Like that shit
is 4v4.
It's 4-on-4 tag fighter.
I don't like it. I don't like 4v4.
Like I think it's gonna be fun, but that is gonna be the most unserious fighting game like ever.
100%.
Like there's no like people are gonna play it, but that game is gonna. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be full of nonsense. That's just gonna be like Injustice when it came out. Like that game is a silly game that people deadass played for money. With how broken the shit in that game was, like it's crazy.
I'm so annoyed because I love Injustice when it came out because it was stupid. Don't get me wrong.
No, that game is the dumbest fucking fighting game of all time.
The thing is, imagine if they actually locked in for a little bit and actually made a well-balanced Injustice game. That shit would be amazing. Like that shit would actually like fix that would be so good if they did that. Just because because I mean the DC fan base is massive still. So you'll have a lot of the DC guys coming in and playing it. Oh my god. I think if they lock in and make a real good Injustice game and they make it actually balanced, I think it would crack top 5.
Well, I mean, like Injustice 2, I'm pretty sure did pretty well when it came out.
Yeah,
I mean,
but Injustice, I don't know if they're ever.
I don't know. NetherRealm Studios doesn't seem to know what the fuck they're doing the past like 6 years. So.
I think maybe a new studio needs to step in and do it. Hey, maybe give it to Arc System Works because apparently they're working on like 8 different games. They'll take more IPs. Who cares? They're good doing gear. They're doing. It's a goofy game.
It's a goofy company that makes goofy games.
Exactly. But that's the biggest news that came out this week. Again, silly news that came out this week. But again, we'll see on that. For now, we have core news. We got core news. Our R6 boys are competing. They're 2-0 right now. They're competing in tier 2, which is basically it's the same thing like Valorant.
It's like
Which in the
challengers.
sense, yeah, it's like challengers. Apparently, we're like the best in challengers. That's what Kill Hungry has told me. We're actually
That's
the best in
us.
challengers in R6. So we're 2-0 right now. We're competing in challengers. We're playing every week. If you want to know the updates, go to QORgaming.com/Twitter, or you go to the Twitter page. And then we have the NA boys or Valorant. We're coming back. Our first match, I believe we told us last week, but just in case, it's coming out in 5 days. So by the next time you come out with the next episode, the game has already happened. But our core boys are playing against QBert Academy on July 9th. July 9th at 4 p.m. QBert Academy is playing. Us are playing against QBert Academy. So make sure to shout out the boys and support them and everything. Also, but yeah, that's it for the core news. If you like this, like supporting us, please go to
QORgaming.com/shop. I'm wearing the
/shop.
hat. I'm wearing the hoodie.
Exactly.
Comfy.
You gotta support us, and thank you for Core Gaming sponsoring this podcast. Alrighty.
Bye bye.